are now watching in Who Wants to Be an Architect? So today with me, Azim, as your MC, and a question before becoming an architect. With me, I invited Hanif Ashraf as a contestant to the studio. Please welcome Hanif Ashraf.
Thank you.
So can you introduce your name?
So my name is Muhammad Hanif Ashraf Benzul, and currently I'm just finished my study in part 2. So still working, doing my architectural practice. So that's my plea about my personal.
So
Okay.
Hanif Ashraf, Mr. Hanif Ashraf, are you ready to the question?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So let's begin.
Okay.
For the first question, there are 6 phases of basic services for our project design. 3 of it as below. Choose the correct order. A. Schematic design phase, design development phase, contract documentation phase. B. Design development phase, schematic design phase, contract documentation phase. C. Contract documentation phase, schematic design phase, design development phase. And D. Contract documentation phase, contract implementation and management phase, and schematic design phase. So, what do you think of the answer?
I'll go for A. Answer is A.
Are you sure for the A?
Yes, I'm sure.
Correct! Alright, so we continue to the next question. Are you ready to it, Hani?
Yes, I'm ready, always.
So, for the second question, name any Malaysian institution or industry group that prepare the building contract. A. PAM, PAM. B. IEM. C. CIDB. And D. All of above. So, what do you think the answer?
My answer is D. All of above.
Are you sure with the answer, D?
Yes, I'm sure, confidently.
It is correct. Can we proceed to the question number 3?
Yes.
So let's begin. Question 3. In building contract agreement, the client promises to pay money is the consideration. And in return, the contractor will A. Pay back. B. Sign the contract. C. Construct and deliver the building. So, what do you think the answer?
I think the answer is C.
It is correct. Building contract is an agreement between the and the. So, the answer will be A. Client and contractor. B. Client and architect. C. Architect, contractor. And D. Architect, developer. What do you think the answer is?
Yeah, I think the question is quite tricky, and the question given also is quite tricky, but I'm sure the answer is A.
Your confidence sounds great. At high
Yes.
level, are you
Absolutely.
confirmed with the question? With the answer?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. The answer is A. Congratulations. Who wants to be an architect? Mr. Hani.
Yes.
As for now, you have been answering 4 questions. How do you feel about it?
So far, I'm still good. So hopefully, I will keep myself in track so that I can ask the question correctly, so that I get the title of architect, because I really want to be an architect. So
Yeah, I like your vibe. So let's continue to the question number 5. At the stage of submission documents or drawing plan, the applicant must comply with the checklist requirement. Among the conditions that need to be complied with, the applicants must be responsible with the contents of the contract document and proper coordination between architecture, structure, and building services. There are 4 conditions that must be complied with by the applicant. Give another 2 conditions that need to be considered by applicant. A. Enough detailed drawings for QS to do measurement and applicant needs to check specification. B. Applicant should submit all specification documents and separate submission between the document, specification and drawing plan. C. Enough drawing plan and applicant must include a letter of approval within construction. D. Applicant must submit all the details and plan drawing comply the deadline and need to get consultation with MC or DC to fulfill the requirement checklist. What do you think of the answer?
is there any talent hired for me to use?
Yeah, there is always talent hired for you. We have 2, which is call and second form, the audience. Which one will you choose?
I think I just go with the audience. Can I ask the audience about to help me to get the answer correctly?
Okay, so Mr. Hanif is requesting a talent hired from the audience. So I would like to invite Mr. Ikmal to represent the audience to answer. Please welcome.
Thank you for using the talent hired. So regarding to the question, I think I'm pretty sure that the answer is A, which is enough detailed drawing for QS to do measurement, and applicant need to check specification.
The answer is correct. Congratulations, Mr. Hanif. You are so great. If you, as an architect, or maybe you can be as a businessman, and what do you understand with the contract? A. The agreement is temporarily period. B. Written or spoken agreement intended to be enforceable by law. C. An activity offering services and getting compensation. And D. An agreement activity agreed by upon by both parties that guarantee benefits for both parties. So Mr. Hanif, what do you think of the answer?
My answer is B.
Let us check. Mr. Hanif, your answer is correct. Congratulations. The answers given are things that constitute a contract, except A. Agreement, B. Certainty, C. Improbable, and D. Consideration. What do you think of the answer? So
I think I will use that talent hired.
alright, so who you want to call?
I'll call my brother because he's an architect, so I think he will know better about this question. So I'll call him.
So we will give a couple of minutes to call him.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Ya.
Hello.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hai.
yes. Aku sekarang tengah ni bang. Tengah show ni. Dan aku tak boleh jawab satu soalan ni. Boleh tolong tak?
Oh, boleh. Tak ada masalah. Apa soalan dia?
Okay, soalan dia, the answer given are things that constitute the contract except A, agreement, B, certainty,
Okay.
C, improbable, and D, consideration.
Oh. Sekejap aku fikir. Aku rasa C lah jawapan dia.
Okay, thank you. Alright.
Okay, gulak.
What is the answer?
So, my answer is C, improbable.
The answer is C. Correct. And congratulations, Mr. Hanif. So, are you feeling nervous to get for the last question?
Yeah, I'm quite nervous, but I still keep my energy so that I can answer this.
So, it will be an exciting for you. Let's begin for the question number 8 and last.
Okay, alright.
What is the contents of the PALM standard of form of contract with or without bills of quantities? A. List of drawings and BQ. B. Contract sum. C. Terms of architect, engineer or QS. Or D. All the above. So, for the last question, what do you think of the answer, Mr. Hanif?
I think hopefully the answer is B, contract sum.
Unfortunately, sorry, Mr. Hanif, your answer is incorrect. So, for the answer is D, all the above. However, I congratulations for you for joining us from this contest, and I would like to say good luck for your future and don't feel like unmotivated. You still can become an architect. Alright, thanks for everyone.